guys. So me and my mom are on our way to New York City again, and this time the reason we're going is because I bought a keyboard, like a gigging keyboard off of eBay. This is the first time I bought something off of eBay and am going to pick it up. But so we'll see how this goes. And for now, that's the only update I have. And here's my mom driving. So stay tuned. I just got back from New York and got my keyboard. Despite what my mom thought, it was not a scam. The only reason the guy was getting rid of the keyboard was because he was moving to California. So there's nothing wrong with it. And he said he actually used the keyboard himself for gigging, like for gigs himself, and was using it right before he sold it to me. So I got it for quite a steal. I personally think it came with obviously the keyboard, but it also came with a metal stand, which is pretty sturdy, and a case. And the case is like a case you would see like professional artists like touring with, like those hard metal cases. Yeah, that's what it came with. And so the case itself is pretty sturdy, and like I personally think for like the price I paid for the keyboard, easily like people could be selling like the case for that amount, let alone a stand and a keyboard coming with it. So I personally thought the whole thing was a steal. And he also gave me a MIDI controller. I don't know how to work it yet, but he said overall it's gonna help with the sound of the keys. And once I figure out how to use that and get the necessary cables to plug it into the keyboard, because it didn't come with it, I will probably post another video about that. But for now, I do not know how to work that. But the main reason I bought this keyboard was because the keyboard I have is the keys aren't weighted, so you can definitely tell if like when you're playing my keyboard versus if I'm playing my piano upstairs. And for example, I usually take my keyboard with me if I'm traveling somewhere and I want to practice piano, and I can't use my piano at home. And I actually did this last week when I was watching my cousin's pets. I took that keyboard I already had and took it with me. But when I went to piano lessons, because I was practicing on non-weighted keys for a week, I actually got thrown off initially, like when I went to my piano lessons, because the keys obviously at my piano teacher's house are weighted. So I wanted to get a keyboard that I could use for future gigs myself when I like travel. And I definitely wanted one that had a sturdy case that I could take it in. And so these are weighted keys. And the guy, I believe, said that he had the keyboard for a long time. And again, the only reason he was getting rid of it was because he was moving. So I'm pretty happy with the purchase. I will now show you what it looks like all set up. Okay, so these are the keys, obviously. And this is the MIDI controller he was talking about that I don't really know how to use yet, that will help with the sound of the keys. And this is the plug-in, the MIDI controller. That's the power button. And right now, I think it's on some type of synth mode because it sounds like a synth. That's the volume. Okay, so I reset it and now the but I can definitely tell the difference between a weighted keyboard versus my other one I have. I don't know all of the like effects I can make on this yet, but there's like a harpsichord one, a vibe setting, a clav setting. When I figure out how to use that MIDI keyboard, MIDI controller, I'll be posting a video about it probably soon once I get those necessary chords. So this is the case it came in, which is crazy. It's a completely metal case. And it completely looks like a case that you would see like a professional singer and they're like the person's band bringing in. So this is totally an awesome tour case for the keyboard. And it has some little stickers of like New York on it, which are pretty neat. So like that one, assuming this is where he originally bought it from. But definitely sturdy, which is awesome. And then this is how you lock it. I had to get used to this. You kind of twist it like a key. So overall, it was a little bit of a risk buying a keyboard off of eBay, but I think it was worth it. Compared to, I probably would have gotten sold a keyboard for the same amount, just for the keyboard itself, versus as well as a stand and a pretty decent case. So I'm pretty happy with the purchase. The risk was worth the reward. And generally I'm not like, I usually don't take a lot of risks, so this is pretty out of the norm for me. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. If you like this video, like and subscribe. You know it can't hurt. Also, don't forget to click that little bell. And if you like podcasts, check out my podcast called This Is Adulting. Okay, bye.